Сейчас будем бороться за первое, второе место в категории супер тяжелом весе за престижное место. Первое. Только победитель отсюда поедет непобежденным.
Let's move to the new fight, a big fight in the super heavyweight. It will be the fight for the first and the second place of the top 8, and let's come to know who will be undefeated.
Ну и передаем слово нашему.
So you heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Kurdigeli, Ongabayev, John Bazink, Rustam Babayev, Petrenko will all make their way to next year's below 95 kilo top 8.
Interested at all, has discussed, has guessed, has debated what we are about to see. What will happen?
Master.
Is it possible? Who will? What will?
The ceremonies.
Who won against, and what about? I think this, or maybe that, this discussion has been around the world for the entire year. But it's not only about the answer of our questions, it is also about the right to wear a championship belt, the right to call yourself the champion. So let's bring in the championship belt. Ladies and gentlemen, what it's all about, the top 8 championship belts.
Look at that gold.
Magnificent looking belt.
That is a fantastic belt, and that's what these guys have been fighting for all year long. We have travelled the world. We have been to Malaysia. We have been to China, and now we have ended up in Poland, Rick.
Yeah.
The beautiful PAL top 8 belt will come along to the winner with $50,000 US. Life-changing money. And wrestling is on the up and up.
That belt is going to sit around one man at the end of the day.
So much talk about these two guys now, Rick.
Yes.
Levan Saginashvili, the Georgian Hulk, Mount Levan, 180 kilograms.
Yeah, I mean, the result here tonight, you could guarantee, would you guarantee that you could call yourself #1 super heavyweight? Or, I mean, because there are some from America, Canada, that right up there. What do you think, Paul? Does this pretty much say that you're the best heavyweight in the world, or?
For me personally, buddy, yes, it does.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's many people in the world that'll disagree with me when I say that these two guys are probably the best two guys currently in the world.
Yeah.
They've gone through the top 8 in the world. It's come down to the final 2. 6'9", ice road trucker from Russia. Can he climb Mount Levan Saginashvili? Can he conquer Mount Levan Saginashvili, the Georgian Hulk?
I don't think we've heard a prediction from you on this whole one from the last 2 days. Do you have a prediction on this match?
My prediction is this. This is going to be an absolute war. Both guys are unbelievable. Both guys are giants. Both guys are super strong. And both guys have an opportunity to take away the grand prize of $50,000 and the championship belt.
They call him the Ice Road Trucker. We call him Vitaly, the Russian Tower of Power.
Vitaly looking very relaxed. Wow. Is that confidence, or is that just his style of arm wrestling? Because I'm pretty sure in China he was a lot more focused and driven. Look at that. Really enjoying the moment.
He really is. He really is looking relaxed. I mean, if I would have been him watching the match with Kurdigeli and Levan, I'd have been certainly sure I could have done something with Levan's hand. He's there just to enjoy the moment. Either way, he's going to earn a lot of money. He's made his stamp. He's gained 25 kilos for this event. He stood there representing his country.
Wow, he looks so confident.
And think there's every possibility he could get into the hand of Levan, and if he does, we could see 6 rounds of nothing but pure war.
Yeah.
But this man you can see on screen right now, Mount Levan Saginashvili, the Georgian Hulk, has not lost one match up to now in the top 8. 2 6-0s, beating Tim Bresnan in Malaysia 6-0, and then beating Ongobayev in China 6-0. The only man who hasn't lost a pin, hasn't felt his wrist touch his own pin pad.
Being pretty dominant all the way through.
The world waits in anticipation for these 2 Jurassic super freaks have proven they're head and shoulders above the rest of the world. Like 2 diplodocus picking leaves from a tree, these 2 are picking gold medals and thousands of dollars out of that tree. Levan would not be able to place 100,000 years ago clubbing woolly mammoths. This guy, as he reveals his chest, is a Georgian Superman, a Georgian Hulk.
I'm surprised they could get a car big enough for him to fit in. 180 kilos. Wow.
Complete contrast in facial expressions.
Couldn't get more opposite walkouts.
I think from the beginning of the top 8, from the very first stage of the top 8 in Malaysia, Levan was tipped to win by almost anybody, by most everybody. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Georgia, fantastic arm wrestling nation, and just the pure size alone has put pressure on him to win. Vitaly Laletin is tipped by many. The Dirk Horse, and old Devin Larat has been tipping Vitaly Laletin among other people around the arm wrestling world, and we're certainly going to find out very, very shortly.
All of a sudden, Vitaly gets very serious, getting focused now. Now the workout's been done. Got a little bit of grimace in his eyes. He's getting ready to fire.
Ding ding, round number 1, the most awaited, anticipated match here in the 3rd and final stage of the top 8 in Rumia, Poland. As Levan chalks up that giant hand and elbow, Levan is stood there waiting at the table. Vitaly isn't reaching for the stars, he's stood among them. He's a giant of a man, 6 feet 9 inches tall, as Levan slams down his leg like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, this will be interesting on the start. I'm not sure how it's going to go. It's going to tell us a lot, though.
Head referee Zil, squaring the shoulders, wrist straight, thumbs, knuckles visible. We're going to hear the ready go any second now. Oh, the match is so anticipated. Both guys so focused on the start. The referee has to jolly the men for position, and we get called to a referee's grip by Zil, the head referee from Malaysia. When the arm wrestlers cannot negotiate their own grip, the referee will do that for them. He will square the shoulders. He will make sure that they're in the center of the table. He will make sure that the wrists are straight, and he will wrap the hands below the knuckles before he gives a call, ready, go. As we see Denis Sublikov peering from the corner of the stage. And we have a big hit. We have the strap. We have a slip and we have the straps. The Georgian Hulk is pumped to the max as he walks up and down this stage.
What does that tell us?
Both guys have come super ready, Rick. The relaxed look on Vitaly's face has gone. He's gone now. Very, very serious. No messing around from the giant Russian. He knows that the Georgian Hulk has not come to play around, he's come to smash. As the strap is applied around these two giant hands. When both hands slip apart, the strap will be applied, as you can see now.
Prize that make a strap big enough to go around both of those guys' hands.
What do you think will be happening now, Rick? What position do you think Vitaly Laletin will try to adopt on the hand?
He's got to get that webbing up. He's got to get his webbing up. Got to get over the top of Levan. And that is a good setup for him. That is a very good setup. Up.
Oh! Vitaly does get into the hands of Levan, and we have a war here in the centre of the table. Both guys jolly in for the position, but a massive elbow foul from the Russian truck driver from the ice road trucker. What a war! The crowd go wild. 1,858 people pack out this Mossy Arena here in Rumia, Poland. You couldn't slip in a Vaseline snake in there. There's not a spare seat in the house. As you see, Vitaly Laletin get into the iron hand of the Georgian Hulk. Oh,
What a
just
start.
looked like when the elbow come off, the wrist went slightly.
What a start.
What will both guys be thinking now, Rick?
I'm in a war. It's going to be a war. Going to be a long night.
Round number one. In the finale, the final match, the one for $50,000. $50,000 goes to the winner of this match, and the coveted PAL Top 8 belt. We're still only in round one, and these two guys have already gone through the mill. Both guys perspiring heavily, sweat running down their face of Levan. As we see the heavy breathing from Vitaly Laletin. Look at the concentration on those faces.
These pins are great. Good start for either one of them.
Oh, big hit again. Vitaly loses a little bit of the wrist as Levan needs to keep tightening that strap and just keep the pressure going backwards as he does. And the 180 kilo frame puts the hand to the pad of Vitaly Laletin. What is the call from the referee? We're going to see.
They're going to the cameras. I think there might be an elbow foul up the back.
But elbow foul, we didn't
Yes.
go to the square in the other. Will we get to see a replay? Elbow foul for the Georgian Hulk, Mount Levan Saginashvili. The crowd are going wild. They know they're in for a treat. As Vitaly Laletin takes a seat, he better stand up because he's got to come back to the table because we're still not ended round number one. So exciting.
So
This
they're
match.
both on a foul now. Foul each, both of them.
This match is living up to all expectations. Whoa! for the dinners, and was ultimately focused and relaxed then, always smiling. He said he's never been lifting so many heavy weights in the gym. He's never been as heavy, always strong. I said, does he have any limiting factors in this matchup? And he said, limits are like fears. They're often just an illusion.
Nice one.
Fantastic response.
I've heard that one before. Nice.
Look at Levan's forearm. There's more pounds on that than in the Bank of England. There's head referee Zil from Malaysia. Squares the shoulders, wrist straight, thumbs, knuckles visible. We hear the call. Ready, go. This time Levan gets a little bit more hand control. We slip and we go to the straps once again in round number 2.
With the same spots, couldn't find it, couldn't get out. I think he was definitely going with the straps straight away, wasn't he, Paul? Trying to get out.
Yeah, he's very confident. I mean, Levan outside of the strap, he knows his hand can be troubled, especially by the elusive hand of Vitaly Laletin. His hand's like an elusive king cobra. He's all over the place outside of the strap. He wants to try and tighten those arms, pull those arms together, give Vitaly no room to maneuver.
Yeah.
But Vitaly certainly isn't out of this match. They both got a fantastic position in the strap in the first round. It was a very good battle. Little bit of adjustment, that's all that's needed from Laletin. There's been question marks over the stamina of Levan. I'm sure that he's been working that in the gym.
Yeah. Especially when there's $50,000 on the line and an amazing belt. You're definitely going to put in the work.
Both guys really are the pinnacle in the arm wrestling world. The arm wrestling world being treated to a spectacular event here in the Marcia Sports Hall. This time, Levan, oh my goodness me, Levan just too strong in that position. Vitaly got a little bit of a better position there in the strap, seemed to just let it off, pull a little bit too far through, which give Levan a bit of a strap back, and then we saw that wrist of the 6'9" Ice Road trucker bending back once again to go down 2-0 to the Georgian Hulk.
Once again, I am very glad you didn't ask me to predict this one either.
As you see on the replay though, Rick, Vitaly, he should maybe just try and move 2 inches to the side. Yeah. His momentum pulled through, and that allowed the strap to tighten with Levan, and then Levan went for the position, went for the pin. Laletin, I don't think he has the option to try and hook Levan. He certainly needs to change something now. 2-0 down. He's still in this match. As you see, the giant Georgian Hulk breathing quite heavily, sweating profusely.
Levan didn't show any signs of fatigue at all, as strong as he was in the first.
Wiping the face, taking the sweat away from the eyes of the giant Georgian. Mount Levan Saginashvili. Too strong, Saginashvili. As we're about to hear the bell for round number 3. 2 pins to the better for Levan. He won't be panicking just yet, will Vitaly, as Dennis in the corner of his Russian teammate. We may see the return of Denis Siplikov next year, will be fantastic. But this year, he's just a bystander looking on as he sees the red shirt of the giant Jordan move, come back to the table as he plants that giant foot and plants the giant elbow. Can the Ice Road trucker get any purchase, any sort of position into the hand of Levan?
He needs to in this round. He's 2-0 down, so he needs to do it. He needs to get something going. You don't want to come back from 3-0 against this Georgian giant, that's for sure.
I'd like to see him come up and forward across. That's the position I wanted to see, but it bursts open his own hand as the Georgian Hulk gets hand position slip, and we go to the straps. I'd like to see Vitaly to try the same position, Rick.
Yes.
In the straps. Punched up and across there, breaking his own hand. He's not as profusely muscled as Levan. Good few inches taller. He's got the leverage advantage. Needs to try and use it to get some purchase into that massive hand. Be looking at maybe starting to drop my wrist down a little bit. Just try and create a little bit of gap. So when Levan goes to the side, he may just tighten up the strap on Vitaly's wrist to get some form of purchase.
Look at the hand.
As the referee signals both men to take a grip, showing both thumb knuckles. The wrists have to be square and straight, shoulders have to be square, and the hands have to be over the centre of the table. Ready, go this time. Vitaly does try the same move, but Levan just gets that beautiful hand position, that sweet spot one more time. And this is 3-0. It's starting to take full control and advantage, and he's a step closer to the $50,000 prize and the top 8 coveted belt.
Vitaly looking in trouble, 3-0 down. God, no, I can't see him coming back from this. Levan looking so strong, not slowing down at all. From the first to the third match.
Laletin's fishing rod appearance isn't to be underestimated, Rick. He reels in some of the biggest fish, but maybe this fish is just a little bit too big here in 2019, as we see the 3 green boxes of the Georgian and the 3 red boxes of the Russian.
Yeah, he's in trouble. It's going to be tough to come back.
What do you see, Derek? What do you see that he can do now?
I don't think Vitaly can go inside. I don't think he has a hook to be able to match Levan. So I don't think speed's going to help him anything now because he's fatigued. I'm not sure there's much he can do, to be honest.
Well, Rick, I'm glad you're not in the corner of Vitaly Laletin. Don't think he'd appreciate this.
I'm trying to be positive, but there's not much that I'm seeing to be able to be positive about it, to be honest.
It just looks like he's being out-muscled at the moment. I mean, Levan, the pressure on the Georgian's shoulders has been absolutely immense this year. Everyone has expected him to win since Denis Sablikov exited the tournament before it started, and he's carried the pressure on the shoulders so well. In China, a few people was questioning his hand, and he seems to be answering any questions that have been asked of him.
Yeah. But here it is. This is the match.
So 3-0 to the Georgian. Georgia 3, Russia 0. Vitaly needs this. Vitaly needs the next 4, and he hits, gets a better hand position, slip, and we go to the straps one more time. No matter what happens, the top 8 this year has been an absolute massive success. We're going to be seeing a lot more of it next year with a 95 kilo class included. The returning legend of the sport, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Brzezinski, will be joining the below 95 kilo class with perhaps the most decorated middleweight of all time, Rustam Babayev.
It's something. Look forward to that.
Kurtageli Ongobayev will also join those. Petrenko from the Ukraine, trained with Pushka from being 14 years of age, winning the Zloty Tour 2019 this year. Exciting times for arm wrestling, exciting times here at the Mosia Sports Hall in Rumia, Poland. The final, the concluding, the last match of the year, 2019. We get a big hit centre table, but Levan gets over the top of the hand one more time. Just too strong. The nickname proves too strong. And he claims a prize of $50,000 and a belt, the top 8 belt. What must he be thinking? He's still not showing any emotion. He wants to put this one to bed at 6-0, I'm sure, Rick.
Yeah, it looks like it. Didn't even crack a smile. Just won the top 8, $50,000 and that amazing belt, and still didn't get a smile from him. He is very focused. He definitely wants to win 6-0 and stamp his authority on the world super heavyweight title.
You can see Laletin shaking there, putting every muscle fibre, every tendon and fast twitch fibre to the absolute maximum. His hair was shaking, but the Georgian was just too strong. They're pulling for pride now, Rick. The Latin will want to get at least the next 2 pins. The Hulk will not want to let him get even one. He wants to make a statement. He wants to go into next year's top 8 saying, I am the man and I will not be defeated.
Yeah, I don't see him getting a win, though, to be honest. The way Levan's been arm wrestling, his intensity, even after getting that 4-0 win up, he's still on it, still focused. I think it's going to be a 6-0 to Levan.
We're going to find out as the bell tolls for round number 5. Ding, ding. The opponents go to the table. This is already concluded 4-0. There's no way back now for Laletin. Again, he's pulling for pride. As the referee squares the shoulders, wrist straight, thumbs, knuckles visible. Before he gives a call, ready, go. Can Laletin pull one out of the bag? Oh, this time he does with a big hit, but again losing his hand, and we slip centre table. Levan's hand, he's just too strong.
Too strong.
The hand that everyone was concerned about earlier on in the year, especially after China, doesn't seem to be going anywhere now.
Yep, I was sure there's going to be a bit of fatigue in it. I was sure it'd be able to go backwards, but nope, it's just not happened at all.
Azil applies the strap one more time here as we've reached round number 5. 4-0 to the Georgian Hulk, stood there sporting his big red t-shirt.
Still very focused.
He wants to try and win this, Rick. 6-0 as Laletin wipes the sweat off his face. 6'9", Ice Road Trucker will be back. He'll be disappointed, but he has let nobody down. Done himself and his country proud here at the 3rd and final stage of the top 8. Oh, big hit to the side, and Levan just too strong in the centre of the table as he rolls sideways, and the wrist of the Russian goes back and then touches the pad.
Wow, that was so dominant. Levan catching, looking at him, and then just slow motion pin. Wow, fatigue not an issue at all for Levan. So strong, start to finish, round 5, and as strong as he was in the first round. Amazing arm wrestling.
An absolutely dominating display.
Dominating display.
So we've reached round number 6, the final pin of the final match, of the final stage, of the final competition of the 2019 season as we roll into Christmas. Over the course of the weekend, we've had a Christmas cracker. We've had 4 Christmas crackers. We've seen fantastic arm wrestling.
Well, I've been sitting on the fence for the last few months, just undecided if you could call the winner of the top 8 the best in the world. But this performance by Levan, Absolutely. He is the best super heavyweight in the world for sure. The way that he's won this, the dominance that he's shown, the strength, I think he's amazing. I think he's definitely the man to beat in the world at the moment, that's for sure. I am a fan of Michael Todd in America. He's a great arm wrestler and they had some great results. But man, to do this the way he's done it, it's been amazing.
A few people have mentioned that Michael Todd may be the only one that could give him trouble.
Yeah.
Michael Todd, fantastic arm wrestler. A world champion himself many, many times. Does so much for the sport over there in the US of A. He'll be licking his lips at the prospect of possibly pulling Levan.
He would love to. He would love to. Especially after watching this performance, he would definitely want a piece of Levan if he could get it.
Master of Ceremonies, Anders Axlow, shouts in the final match. Final match, round number 6. Mount Levan Saginashvili has been too much for the ice road trucker to try and climb. And he hasn't conquered the mountain this year. Oh, but he's still not down. He still does a big hit, and we go to the straps one more time. He's really given everything this year. He looks a little bit dejected, but he's giving everything. He's gone out on his shield. He's been a Spartan. He's gone out on his shield as they're already tweeting the result. There in Georgia. He will be going home to a bus parade, an open-top bus parade, I've no doubt, Rick.
Yeah, guarantee it. Key to the city type of win this is, that's for sure.
Shoulder square, wrist straight, thumb knuckles are going to be visible before we get the call ready, go. Can Laletin get some form of purchase in this match just once? Oh, he tries the hook, and Levan looks at him, says, take this one, boom, bang, pow to the pad, as they embrace in a hug. And there you have the winner of $50,000 and the PAA title belt, your champion. Too strong, Mount Levan Saginashvili.
What a dominant performance. That was just absolutely amazing. So strong, start to finish, didn't let ease up at all. Amazing performance for Levan.
All the Georgians there on the table. As you can see, a few Russians have already left the building. A few seats have just been emptied. What a successful year this has been for the giant Georgian, as we see 6 green boxes signalling a 6-0 victory over the Ice Road Trucker. Wow, what an absolute fantastic year. We've been around the world, Malaysia, China. We've finished off here in Poland as we see the picture of Vitaly Laletin. He's done himself proud, getting second place in the top 8 as we see that beautiful PAL bell being wrapped around the waist of the best arm wrestler in the world.
And I agree. I think absolutely. The claim of being, if you win top 8, that you're the best in the world after that performance, I don't know, it could be. I really don't. Well done, Levan. Very dominant, very strong, start to finish. Really did stamp your stamp on this match that you are the best in such an amazing match.
Well, we're going to get to commentate on it again next year. We're going to get to see all these matches again with the additions of a few people. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to see who will sneak in.
Yes.
6'9". Giant. Head and shoulders above everybody else these guys have been all year. As we're going to have a listen to what the guys have got to say.
Vitaly, at certain moment, all the fans believe in your victory. What happened?
Я так скажу, всем спасибо, кто болел за меня. Но, я так понимаю, верили в меня те люди, которые видели меня, не видели Левана. Поэтому они верили в меня, а не в него. Потом получилось так. Но я не собираюсь сидеть на месте, останавливаться. И в следующем году, надеюсь, мы с ним встретимся и поборемся.
There are always some people that do not believe in you, and Levan also had such people, but I do not pay attention to these opinions. I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to keep on fighting.
Ливан, пояс тебе это не жмет? Все нормально?
Levan, does this belt is your size? Is okay?
Перед этим я боялся, потому что у нас стандартные пояса, ну, тут
We have
всё
standard
нормально.
belts, so I was afraid it will be too small for you.
Как чувствует себя чемпион? Скажи, пожалуйста. Ну,
How
кроме
does
того,
the
что устал.
champion feels? Please tell us.
Я очень рад победе. Спасибо хочу сказать моей семье, в первую очередь. Они меня терпели целый год.
I'm very glad to win, and I would like first of all to say thank you to my family for their patience.
Моим друзьям спасибо.
Thanks to my friends.
Моим болельщикам всем большое спасибо.
A great thank you to all my supporters, to all my support.
Спасибо моим спонсорам за поддержку.
I feel grateful to my sponsors for their support.
И, конечно, большое спасибо Игорю Мазуренко. დიდი მადლობა ყველას გულშემატკივრობისთვის, იმისთვის რომ ვიყურებ, გიყვართ ეს სპორტი. მადლობა მინდა უთხრა იგორს. Большое спасибо, Игорь, Анна Мазуренко, весь состав ПАЛ. То, что сделали этот соревнование. Я знаю, какой большой труд в это вложили. И от всего мира армрестлинга большое спасибо.
And I would like to express my gratefulness to Igor personally and to the whole team of PAL that they organized this world event. And on behalf of the whole world of arm wrestling, I would like to say thank you.
И хочу сказать спасибо всем ребятам топ-8. Спасибо.
Also,
Лалетину.
many thanks to all the guys from the top 8. Thank you.
Спасибо Лалетину, что поборолся со мной, готовился.
Не отказал тебе.
Да. Дал мне стимул подготовиться.
Thank you, Vitaly, for pulling me and giving me enough motivation to get ready, to get prepared to this fight.
Увидимся в следующем году.
So, see you
Непременно. В
next
следующем
year.
году мы увидим и Виталия, и нашего богатыря из Грузии, Халка.
For
Левана
sure, next
Сагинашвили.
year we will see Vitaly and our Georgian Hulk, Levan Saginashvili.
Спасибо всем, друзья, и до новых встреч!
Thank you, everybody, and see you soon.
Well, Rick, you can see how many people have stayed in the crowd. Over 1,000 people are still sat there. We have seen an extraordinary week of arm wrestling. We've seen an extraordinary year of arm wrestling. We've been global all over the world. We've been to Malaysia, we've been to China, we've finished off here in Poland. We've seen Tim Bresnan and Dimitri Trubin. We've seen Rustam Babayev and the Polish gladiator Alex Kadercha. We've seen Evgeny Prudnik and Kurtageli Ongabayev, and now we've seen the Georgian Hulk,